Hello. My lovely friend Ella gave me some tarot cards, so I'm going to just get myself acquainted with them a little bit. Her cards that she has are absolutely stunning. I love that each deck is kind of made by different artists. They all are like different in their own way. Okay, so mine are very bright colored, very slick, metallic on the sides. Stunning. It was an excellent gift that she gave me to like practice on. I'm still not really used to them, and I don't know what each card means, but I thought it would be fun to do a little video that I would do it soft-spoken for all my little ASMR lovers out there. I don't know if y'all are like believers in tarot reading or things of this nature. I think it can definitely be interpreted in whatever way you want it to be interpreted in. I don't think it's always like it knows exactly like what's going on in your life at that moment, but you definitely can ask a question, and you can, kind of like get some guidance on like something that's troubling you. Different kinds of readings, different kinds of pulls. Everyone has their own like method on, how to get a card. So I just kind of go like this and just wait for a card to pop out. I like watching tarot card reading ASMR. One, because I just love the way that the cards look. I love like hearing about what each card means. Also, the Seven of Cups in reverse just popped up. But also, I kind of like stumble upon them randomly. I don't ever like look them up. They just always pop up. And so I feel like it's always like a sign that like I need to read them or I need to watch them. Because they're going to tell me something that like maybe I need to know in that moment. Oh, we just had two cards jump out at us. We have the Moon in reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let's see if we can pull one more. There's no exact like science or like method to this. It's kind of just like a general feeling. My friend Ella, she is a little bit more practiced in tarot cards, and she was kind of helping me the other night and like going through it and like, if that one really wanted to be out there. Okay, so we have Temperance. Love the Temperance card. One, because, Bones. Love Temperance, Brennan. Two, I don't know what the card means, but I feel like it, I feel like from my memory, it's a pretty good card. Okay, I have my little guidebook. It doesn't have like full depth, knowledge about what the card means, but it has some pretty good information. I need to invest in an actual like book that talks to me about what each card means. Okay, so we have Seven of Cups. I don't know where everything is located in this book. It's Pentacles, Cups. All right, Seven of Cups in reverse. So this one is fantasy, escapism, and diversions. That's what it means when it's in reverse. So while it's amazing to use your imagination, right now you are teetering on delusion and pure fantasy. The real world can feel overwhelming at times, feeling safer to escape into your dreams. Learn to decipher the difference between illusions and projected realities. It's time to get your head out of the clouds and back to planet Earth. Bring your dreams into reality by taking concrete action. Having your head in too many cups can leave you overcommitted and unfulfilled. Oof. I feel that one. Instead of trying to do everything, what areas of your life would you like to focus on? Cut through the confusion with laser focus. Remember to set intentions, to gain clarity, and to ground yourself along the way. Okay, so maybe we're spreading ourselves a little too thin. I can relate to that. I definitely do like to, commit to everything. I have a hard time saying no. And if I do say yes to like an activity or something, usually when the time comes for me to do that, like, social event, I'm like, oh, so sorry, something else came up, like I can't make it. When I literally could have saved myself all the trouble if I just said no to begin with. There's nothing wrong with saying no. All right, the moon in reverse is tied to confusion, my God, mixed signals, and haziness. Subconscious symbols appear more often than usual and are sending mixed messages. You are tuning in to listen to your intuition, but you are unable to receive a clear signal, fraught with noise and interception. The moonlight is creating a hazy effect, highlighting fears and anxiety as you try to decipher the clues. You're caught questioning yourself and your ambitions, filing them under irrational and impractical, and when really you are doubting your ability to achieve your dreams. There is a restless energy as you desire to take action to solve your problems, but feel stuck with no clear direction to go forward. Don't give up. Go deep and uncover your core wounds. Break free from your limiting beliefs to free yourself from self-deception. Clarity will come when the time is right. Okay, so, Seven of Cups, we're spreading ourselves a little too thin, we're taking on too many tasks. We're not fully focusing on, like, the most important things that we need to be focusing on. The moon, we kind of don't know where we're going. We're getting anxious about it. We are kind of feeling anxious about what's going on. I can definitely relate to that. I've definitely been feeling some extra anxiety. It's actually crazy that I pulled the moon because we just entered a new moon. We just had an eclipse the other day, and I forget what my friend Ella said, but something about, like, there are certain, like, signs that are like fixed signs, and Scorpio's a fixed sign, and fixed signs are always affected by the moon, and, like, especially like eclipses and stuff. And I was just having, like, an absolutely terrible day. Like, nothing was going right, like, not a single thing. My mood, events that I had planned, like work, like, nothing was going right. And so I just feel like, also lately, I just feel like I am not fully equipped yet to, be in the job position that I'm in. So it was a lot. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Let's go. 9 of Pentacles. This one is true colors, splendor, and vitality. Indulge yourself. You deserve it. I love that. Your hard work is paying off and you are now reaping rewards. You feel at ease with your financial status, income, and schedule. Live loud with luxury, allowing yourself to enjoy the abundance that you've created. It is now time to celebrate and treat yourself. Whether it's buying that item you've had your eyes on or giving yourself time to rest. By staying true to yourself and your vision, you're improving the quality of your life. Show your true colors by saying yes to your independent spirit and the creations you are bringing forth into this world. Acknowledge your accomplishments and what it took for you to get to this place of fulfillment and satisfaction. Rich in inspiration, connect and replenish the unique beauty that you possess and provide in this world. Okay. All right. Not bad. Temperance is the last one. Temperance is a Oh, fuck. Oh, so, hold on one second. 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups, there it is. Okay, I like to hold on my spare in each page. Okay, Temperance, balance, patience, and synergy. This is a card for the Sagittariuses specifically. So it says, Sagittarius. All right, balance is the center in your palace. Instead of rushing to making your goals happen, you're tactfully building the foundation step by step. Your value synergy and you are choosing situations that are free from anxiety and stress. You've realized that patience and moderation are key in moving forward, and that you would rather put in the time to ensure quality. No matter what drama is going on around you, you are taking the high road because you've realized that you cannot control external circumstances. However, you can control how you react to them. This is a time of great synergy when things are falling into place because of the harmonious balance that you've created for yourself. You have a new awareness between your inner and outer selves to fuel your creativity, feeling satisfied in the process. Okay, so maybe we're feeling like good where we're at. Okay, so how I'm interpreting these cards, at least for my, you know what, no, let's do a general. Okay, so, the first two cards, we were kind of feeling anxious, didn't really know, kind of like if the steps we were taking were spreading ourselves a little bit too thin, taking on too much, and, not really saying no to anything, and, not thinking about the consequences, and, just developing more anxiety, like not really feeling like we were at a good spot. Just like, oh, you know what? Did I read 7 of Cups, like, in reverse? Because that's what I was supposed to. Okay, so 7 of Cups, we're, like, living in a fantasy, like, it's time to get back to reality and, like, actually focus in and hone in on things that, like, you want to do with your life. And then maybe you are taking on too much and you just need to focus on, like, what you want to do, what is most important to you, instead of, like, focusing on these, like, meaningless little tasks or maybe a job that you don't like. And then the Moon in reverse, maybe you aren't really, you're not really sure what you want to do. There's some confusion there. You're questioning yourself and your ambitions, and you're just, like, getting this anxiety because you don't know if maybe, like, you're qualified for what you're doing. You're not ready. You're not given the materials that you need in any situation. You're kind of restless about, like, what's going on in your life. And so going into the 9 of Pentacles, we are kind of, I think it's more like jumping to the future. Like, eventually you're going to find your spot. You're going to stay true to yourself, and you're going to, do what you want to do. You're going to be who you want to be, and you are going to fully love and enjoy everything about yourself and everything that you do. And it might just take time. It might just take time for you to figure it out, let go of all those stresses and all of those other commitments that you've made that aren't, bettering you as a person. And then Temperance, I think, is all about just, balance and patience, finding the balance between, work and social life, between, the commitments that you take on, the responsibilities that you take on at work, friendships. You have a main focus for yourself, like a main responsibility to yourself and your well-being. And yeah, you can always be a great friend to everyone else, but your main focus should always be you. And I think Temperance is telling us that, you are going to get there. You are going to find that balance. You are going to be completely happy with, who you are, how you got there. and you're just going to be very aware of who you are. And so I'm kind of seeing this as like, it might be rough right now, but we're going to get there, and we are going to be amazing, and we're going to absolutely love the life that we're living, and there's not going to be anything, bothering us, hopefully. I mean, it can always change, but I think we're all just kind of figuring it out, especially these days with a pandemic, trying to figure out what we're doing in life, what we want to be doing. Most of us are working from home, and it might not be the best. I have recently started working from home, and working from home in a brand new city where we don't know anybody, and it's definitely been hard on my anxiety, my depression, not really like feeling like myself at all. And I don't know, I have a hard time in finding the motivation to go out and do something because I don't know anybody here and I don't really know what to do just yet. But I think I'll get there. Those cards got me hopeful that like I'm gonna be okay. And like I knew I was gonna be okay. It just, it takes time. It takes time to be okay. And I know that, I'm aware of that. It's just hard sometimes. But I think if we accept ourselves and we kind of find that inner balance between anything, honestly, and do things that actually make us happy and not saying yes to things because it'll make other people happy, especially if it'll cause you unhappiness. I think that's a major thing that I need to focus on. So take the cards as you will. But yeah, that's all I had for you today. I hope this was calming, soothing. I don't know. But I love you, human beings.